So we've come to Walmart and everybody's always asking me to do a little bit of a shopping video. So here we go. Let's have a little look around and I'll show you the prices. Gary's got the trolley for me. And there we are. There's the big Walmart sign. This is a relatively sort of average size one. Some of them are massive, but they all sort of have a similar layout. So straight away, here's your like oranges and your fruit and veg. That looks quite cheap. 54 cents each. $2.18 for a pineapple. Really quite good actually. So some of these prices are pretty good. But here we go. Bag of oranges. $6.68. Now there's quite a few in there. It's £5. Oh, these are like satsumas. But that's a lot. $6.68. Let's get a couple of these. These are a bargain. 50 cents each. They're sweet corn. This is quite dear. $5 for a bag of lemons. Now, I used to pay roughly, I don't know, about £1.50 for organic ones. These are just regular. They're nothing special about those ones. Apples are really expensive. $5.27. There's £2 of apples in there, but there's actually, it looks bigger than it is. It's like 5 apples. Very expensive. $4.82, and it's on a rollback. I mean, how dear was it? So we really like the organic salad. And this one here, this is what I tend to get. It's $2.98, but it's the packaging. They're all like this, great big massive bags of packaging. Totally unnecessary. This is the price of tomatoes. It's $1.50 for 2 tomatoes there. Not quite sure how much that bag there is, but look, it's really expensive. $4.98, like $5. There is a good few bits of cherry tomatoes in there, but they're not organic. Those are just normal. Little cherubs are $3.10, and there's not that many in them. You know, they want to be nice and tasty at that price, don't they? $2.98. It's a tiny little thing. So I'm kind of like wondering which ones to get now. Normally I like to get a couple of the organic ones. I think I might get some. But again, look at this packaging for 2 tomatoes. It's mental. Sort of a bit of a bakery section. 74 cents, that's very cheap for a little pie. But believe me, they're very sickly. I know from first-hand experience. But look at this. $4.98, guys, for like 4 muffins. I mean, I don't know how much they are still in England, but I'm sure it's only about £2. I'm going to show you the bread aisle. You'll notice now this is quite cheap at $2.48, but just check out these prices of bread. So that's $3.34, and it's like that. It's just a normal little loaf. It's quite a small loaf. And we often get this one, but it's quite sweet. It's about the best we can find really at $3.34. Like flatbreads and stuff are quite expensive, and they've got like a Greek style pita. We get these very often. $3.74 for this. Quite tasty. We just warm them up and put some chicken in. But actually, I'm looking down here, and that's $3.26 or $3.27. We've had them before, haven't we, Babs? They're quite nice. We love a bit of salmon, and it's pretty comparable actually, the price. There's a couple of pieces of salmon fillet here. This is $13.02, so that's just over 10 quid. It is more expensive here. Everything is more expensive. The thing we have noticed is you've got to be careful with your meat, so you've got to try and look for it without antibiotics in and stuff. I'm not being funny, but you know, I haven't got a chest infection. I don't want your antibiotic meat, thanks very much. They have some quite good products actually, and we get this one. This is the grass-fed ground beef. It's pretty nice, and we get the organic version, and the organic version is about $5.98. I think that's what we pay for it normally. They've got some bison in here. We got some at the bison farm, and it's a really nice meat. I got some in the freezer, so I don't need that. So actually, garlic, rosemary, lamb shanks. Is that? Oh, that's good, Gary. $7.32. I don't know if that would cook in the van all right or not. That looks great. Oh, forget it. It's actually $20. I was like really excited. I saw these lamb shanks for $7.32. I was about to stuff my freezer, but it's actually $20.20 for 2 lamb shanks. And they do look pretty good, but I can't really justify that right now. This ground beef here, this premium Angus ground beef is $10.63. How much is in that? That's 2.2 pounds. That's over a kilo. Oh, look at that. I mean, look at the size of that. That's a big bit of ground beef, and that's $29.83 in dollars. I wouldn't want that anyway. Pork's not badly priced, so you've got sort of 2 thick pork chops at $4.96, and then you've got sort of 4 sort of boneless chops there, $6.13 there for 4. They're not bad. They look quite good quality as well. So this is the chicken, sort of chicken we tend to get. It's lean, no antibiotics ever. No, you know, all vegetarian diet. All vegetarian diet? How's that? Oh, the chickens have had it. I was going to say. No animal byproducts. Yeah, so we tend to get those ones. And this one's actually really good. $3.64. That's not bad at all. We'll have that, Gary. To me and Gary's just making fun of me, saying, how is that possible? Just having a small breakdown in the shop. Brace yourself, because honestly, this is what really shocked me when I first came here, and it's the price of like sandwich meat, you know, sort of like a packet of ham. So here's a little packet of, let's see, it's called mesquite smoked turkey bread. I don't know why it's mesquite, I don't know what that's all about. But anyway, $4.46 for this little packet of not very tasty turkey. I think I bought that by accident. It wasn't very nice before. I didn't like it anyway. So look at this. Look, $7.50. $7.50. And again, a Tupperware tub. It comes with the Tupperware tub. I don't know if you're paying $7 for the Tupperware tub, but realistically, that's Hillshire Farm. Not Wilshire Farm. Hillshire Farm honey roasted turkey breast. I'm sure it's pretty nice, but it's $7.50. They've got a packet here of smoked ham. That's $7.50 as well. That's a better price actually. And then you go along here. Here's quite a big packet, but you'll know sort of like prices of this sort of chicken or something in the UK. Probably cost you about £3 or £4. It's $9.87. I don't know how people are doing it. I don't know how they're feeding the kids, honestly. I really don't. Another thing that really shocked me when we came here was the price of sandwiches. You know, like you go in and you get like a meal deal at Tesco's or whatever, or Sainsbury's or any other supermarket you go to, for like, you know, I think $3.99, $2.99, maybe $4.99 if it's M&S. Well, here, there's a baguette. All right, it's quite a big baguette, but that is $6.67. And it's not coming with anything. Oh, it's on special at $5.27 because nobody could afford to buy it at its normal price. So turkey and cheddar, that's all it is. But a sandwich, which really doesn't look like a very nice sandwich if I'm honest with you. Deli Express, really small little white bread. That's $2.68, and that's the cheapest that you're going to get. And it's $4 if you like a pinwheel. 4 little turkey pinwheels, $4 for those little pinwheel things made out of wraps. They look robbery, to be honest. Like butter and spread is really expensive as well. So we end up sort of getting something similar to this, which is like $3.98 for it's just like margarine. It's nothing fancy. Otherwise, you're getting into silly money. Actually, we've got this one before. This country crook. That one's all right. $3.98 for just one of these. What would cost you £1.50 or something like that? It's really dear. Gary's just saying really weird stuff off camera. So he's just said country crock. At that price, he wants to be country crack. Oh, God. Can't take him anywhere. So the milk is in different sort of size cartons. And we get the 2%, which is, I think, the equivalent to your semi-skim. Not massive price difference, not bad price, I suppose. We tend to get one this size. That's, how much is in that, Gary? It's like 1 gallon, is it, or something? I don't know. $1.52 for that. It's not too bad actually, but you can't get long life milk here. Well, I haven't seen it anyway. So here's the price of eggs. 24 large eggs here, $6.47. And you've got 12 extra large, what we got, 18 here, grade A eggs. They are, I don't know whether they're, no, I don't think they are free range, because it would say. So the cheapest I can see here, $3.66 for large grade A eggs. But I haven't seen anything that says, oh, here we go, organic free range, $5.16, and that's for 12 eggs. So organic free range 12 certified eggs, $5.13. I know that's a lot dearer than I pay in England, because I always buy those at about £2-3. So another thing that really surprised us here was the price of snacks, honestly. So a big bag of Doritos like this flaming hot one, this is $5.38. Can you believe it? And they're all kind of that sort of price. In fact, when we see something for $3, we can't believe it. I don't know how anyone is overweight round here. Honestly, we're going into savings to overeat. So to make sure I'm being very balanced, you can get the odd thing that's quite good value. So like they've got this great value salt and vinegar crisps, right? So sometimes Gary has to have these. I don't like them. And they're $1.98. So if you're desperate for a snackado, you can have them. But they are really super salty, aren't they?
Yeah, pretty tasteless as well.
That's his verdict on those crisps. I'm mad for fennel seeds. I love them. I cook them with everything. And this is a really good place to get them, actually, because they're $4.36 here. That's the cheapest I found them for organic fennel seeds. Well, any fennel seeds, actually. Normally, I used to pay 95p in Sainsbury's for mine. We didn't know we were born in them days. So nice quality olive oil here, sort of an organic extra value, is $10.12. So, you know, the Californian olive ranch extra virgin, $18.48. It's pretty expensive. Or you'll recognise this brand, so you'll be able to sort of see that from UK. That's $9.18 here. So pasta's pretty comparable, 98 cents for their sort of great value range. Obviously, you can get one for about 50p in England. However, it's still not bad. But it looks like the average sort of little box of pasta here is between your sort of $180 up to $2, $2.50, and then right up to sort of like $5 for what's obviously their premium brand. Here's a sort of price of the rices. So like these ready to cook ones, $2.33. And see if they've got some of their own brand. So usually that's a little bit cheaper. So you got the great value. Here's the great value, 90 seconds, $1.36. I usually cook mine from scratch. So let's have a look. Jasmine rice, $2.46. Actually, that's all right, that. He loves a bit of peanut butter, don't you, babes?
I do.
So he gets this. He buys this one. You quite like this one, though, don't you? It's like the cheap brand.
It's all the same stuff, really, isn't it?
Well, $1.84 that one is, and that's the cheapest you'll be able to get. So this jam is $5.68 here, and you'll recognise this brand. Now, it's not cheap in the UK. It's one of our sort of like higher end brands, if you will. And I know it's got to be imported, but that is a massive jump in price. The things we found is the price of honey. I love to cook with honey. But look at some of these prices. It's unbelievable. So this one, it's a local one, it's $14. Then there's other ones, they're just like smaller, $9. Everything's really dear. So I've just picked up one, it's their local one. But it is an organic one. I don't know how much it is. But I'm seriously hoping I don't get to the till and they say that's $45 or something. Who knows? Final bit of a look through the supermarket. I can't do the supermarket without doing tea and coffee, can I? So English breakfast tea, a little box by Twinings. How many bags are in this? Gosh, I can't even see how many bags. 50 bags. Guess how much? 50 bags of Twinings. $7.38. And then they've got the Irish breakfast tea. Now I'm half Irish. I don't really know what the difference is between English and Irish breakfast tea, but anyway, apparently not the price. It's $7.38 too. We love a cafetiere, and we have a lovely cup of coffee in the morning. I brought some with me, thank God, because just a box of coffee, packet of coffee, guess how much? $12.98. I'm not even joking, $12.98. And then we've got some bits up here. This is $14.98. I'm surprised I ain't got a security tag on half of these things, honestly. Because like this, you know, like in England, if you have something over a tenner, you'd have a security tag on. Well, that's what you'd kind of expect here. So we've got some Starbucksy bits here. I think that's like pods or something. I don't use those. But here's another. Let's have a look at the cheapest sort of coffee. $9.88 or 98. That's the cheapest. Oh, I'm lying. I'm telling a big fat one. We've got a massive bargain here going on. We've got coffee here. Huge bargain. Oh, it smells like Moco. Ugh. It's $5.99, but that's really cheap. It smells of chocolate though. Oh, I don't even know if that's coffee or hot chocolate. Cafe American. $5.98. Doesn't smell very Cafe American to me. Better off paying the $10.